This podcast is brought to you in partnership with Pulltab Sports. Check them out at pulltabsports.com and on all your favorite social media platforms at Pulltab Sports.
Maverick fans, welcome to this week's episode of Chattin Mavericks, the official fan podcast of all things Maverick hockey.
What is going on, Maverick Nation? Thank you for tuning in to Chattin Mavericks this week. This is episode 11 of season 2, and another weekend, another Chattin Mavericks bum, and another 6 points for the Mavs. Now 6 wins in a row. Came at a little bit of a cost, though, as another Mav suffered another injury. Hopefully we'll hear about more of that this week. But the Mavs are back on home ice this weekend against Ferris. We're going to go through the Northern Series, bring on our guest as we always do, and look at Ferris State. Colin, fella, how's it going? How was your Thanksgiving?
We're good. Jacked up on smelling salts right now. Thanksgiving was good. Always good to spend time with your family. Yeah, snowstorm kind of sucked. Kept me home. I guess it gave me an excuse to stay home a couple more days. So
yeah, it's not all that, I guess. A lot of snow. They weren't kidding with the forecast.
We were supposed to only get like 2 inches in Chat. We definitely got like 6.
Wow, that's a lot.
I think, like, no joke here, I think it was 6.7.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And then I think we got like what? Probably like over a foot here in Cato, huh, Cam?
I wouldn't say over a foot. I mean, it's hard to tell in some places because it was so goddamn.
I don't know.
windy.
When I got back today, it was over my boots.
Yeah, I mean, we got quite a bit. It was they were pretty spot on with the forecast. So
I had to shovel my way in.
yeah, I bet. Chad, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. We had family in town. My parents hosted, and then
Nice.
Austin had a little hockey tournament this weekend, so we were out doing that the rest of the days.
Nice.
Good little family get together.
How'd the tourney go? Was it local or did you have to travel?
It was kind of in the Hopkins, Minnetonka area. Played at a few different arenas over the weekend.
Okay.
Definitely
Not
the
bad.
hardest tournament they've seen and probably will see. We had the number 1, number 3, number 10, and number 11 or something teams in the state.
Oh,
And which
okay.
one's your kid? Are they the 1, 2, 3, or 10?
We are 10. So we played Hopkins, who's number 1, Maple Grove, who's number 3. We're 10th or 11th, and then Chaskatchan was 11th or 12th or whatever it was.
Okay.
And then Chisago Lakes and Centennial. And the boys did good. We got beat pretty handily by the top 2 teams, and then kicked the crap out of Chaskatchan. Yes, and
Good.
ended up taking 3rd.
Hey, just
Good
like I
spot
said,
for
that's
'em.
not our best team. That's your best team.
Yeah, bring on your best team. We'll kick their ass too.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
That's sick. I don't know. Do we have anything more you guys want to talk about before we jump in the news? I guess I could touch on my Thanksgiving was great. I got to shout out my grandpa. He listens to every show. Hal, he got to see him go down there. He just got out of open heart surgery, so he's doing great.
Nails.
So we all kind of went down there. He's doing good. So he's a big fan of the show. So I thought I'd shout out Papa on the show this weekend here.
Like he just
it
got
was
out
great.
Thanksgiving morning, just came home.
No, I think he had surgery. That would be crazy. I think he had surgery on like the 11th or something like that. And
Okay.
so he's, and then he's in the hospital for whatever that, it's like 8 or 10 days or something like that. And then he's back home now. So, it was great to see cousins. Did Thanksgiving at Grandpa's house and went to the cousin's house down in Chicago. Obviously got cut short with this snowstorm that I'm looking at outside. I wanted to beat it coming back because that eye of that storm was pretty much the entire corridor of my trip. So I was like, yeah, we'll head out a day early to stay out of the ditch on I-90, hopefully.
Right.
But yeah, it was great.
We got to talk about Thanksgiving though, real quick. Like
yeah.
I have heard so many different traditions of what people do on Thanksgiving, and I feel like it was 41 years old. I thought everybody ate Thanksgiving at noon and then watch football. That I was mind blowing that there's people who
I
actually
wish.
do it for dinner.
They didn't even turn the games on at my house.
Oh,
I was
really?
pissed. I was watching on my phone.
What are we doing? So-
it's like a split level duplex that is just not big enough for like everybody. So there's just like no room. And then I went upstairs and watched TV with like, but then the little kids are up there and they were trying to tackle me. I'm like, guys, I'm just trying to watch the Cowboys lose. Like,
I mean, it is clockwork for us at our family Thanksgiving. It is, you eat at noon, you watch the Lions game, have some pie, whatever during the first game, and then maybe halftime ish of the Cowboys game, you get out the leftovers, make yourself another little plate, and then it's sayonara for the late game.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to eat earlier, like you. I like to eat at noon.
I would like to, yeah.
Yeah, I think especially my sister, she's a nurse, and depending on depending on what her shift is or what holiday she has that year, sometimes she's not getting into town until, if we do it at my parents' house, she's not getting into town until later. So we usually wait for that reason. But I'm with you. I agree. I'd much rather eat at noon, and then, you're not eating pie at like 9 p.m. too. You got, time for things
at least
to settle
not the first time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, not the first 4 slices of pie. The other half of the pie can wait.
That's what
later,
it used to be at our house, but people started going to like other sides first. So we pushed ours to like the Juddings. I don't think 8 till 5 for what my grandma was telling me.
Crazy.
Wow.
I wasn't at that side, and I'm like, what? You got to take your nap before food? Like, you're supposed to eat, nap at the football game. Shitty. Nap. Normally you nap through the Lions game because they suck, but like now they're good. But like, you know what I mean? Like normally you eat, nap through the Lions game, wake up for the second game, eat pie, and then nap again. Like Thanksgiving is about football and napping.
So you just do you just drink all day then?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty buckled by the time we eat. Like,
okay.
Last year, I remember being like, if food doesn't come quick, I'm gonna pass out. Like,
that's sick. No, it's cool. All my little cousins are old enough too now where they can start like they're getting a little bigger, so we can actually like play some sports, and they want to do wrestle and play mini basketball in the basement and stuff like that. So
I'm like, I'm too fat for this. Leave me alone.
They take the cousin walk.
Not old enough for that yet.
Oh, not
unfortunately.
So I had this idea at my parents' house the other day, and
oh boy,
I want to know what you guys think.
Let's hear it.
Now, everybody loves what their family makes for Thanksgiving, but eventually, like, you can be kind of open to other ideas. I was thinking you could do like an Airbnb, but for Thanksgiving food.
Oh,
like somebody says, I'll make a Thanksgiving meal for you, and this is what it'll be. It'll be, smoked turkey, and just rattle off everything with pictures of it, and then you can go and be like, I want that Thanksgiving meal for my Thanksgiving. And then somebody makes it for you, and then you go pick it up. And so you can have a different meal like every year instead of having your mom's same mashed potatoes every year, just to change it up.
Those are staples though. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a tough, in my opinion, it's a tough call, but it is.
I think no, each person has like the one thing they make every year, and it's like, that shit's gas. They got that shit down.
Okay. Did you have to make something?
I like it.
Me? Fuck no, I just bought a pie.
Sounds ate it himself.
Cam, you make something?
I usually help out with my mom. Like, she's kind of the, she's pretty dialed. She's in the zone when Thanksgiving comes around, so she's got it down to a science. But I'll peel a potato here or there.
I would help, but we only make
something.
like gourmet potatoes that like don't take or not gourmet carrots that don't take very long.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Mom, do you guys need help? And then like they were done by the time I woke up on Thanksgiving morning. They're like, no.
What is the calling card in your family? The one item in your family that is top notch?
I don't know what it's called, but the sweet potato thing with the marshmallows on top.
Marshmallows on top.
Oh man, that stuff is unbelievable. That's my favorite.
I don't know. My cousin makes like this like corn casserole thing. Pretty freaking gas.
Nice. Pumpkin pie is also up there. What about you? You got?
No, I'm with you. It's sweet potatoes all day long.
Those are so good.
Too healthy for me.
There's
I mean,
marshmallows on top.
There's a stick of butter, brown sugar, and marshmallows in it. It's not.
No, I
It's
know.
right
I
up
don't-
your.
we don't do that in our house.
It is in your wheelhouse, Jets.
You can do it. Oh man. Well, let's I mean, gotta love Thanksgiving, right? Unfortunately the fellas were busy up in Northern. Before we get to that series, we got a couple of news things here. Big commitment coming out of Maverick Nation last week. This was, I think, kind of rumored in our circles, the people we talk about, and it was kind of like a matter of time before it got announced from what some people were saying. But Zach Zimmerman, big news last weekend coming out of Moorhead. He commits to Mankato. I don't know if you guys saw Mason Craft's comment on his Instagram post. He said something like the duo's back together or whatever, something like that. So obviously big get there. He's a junior this year. He spent some time with the Fargo Force in the USHL. I think he had some actually pretty good stats I think he's played like 17 games for them. I think he had like 9 points or something like that. So he's definitely, he's going to be a good one to get here. That's super exciting. Also, last week they kind of came out with that coming summer of 2026 list of the guys that are coming in. That's Mason Craft, Sam Capel, Gus Thorpe, Jack Christ, and Cash Carter. Cash Carter is such a sick name. So that came out last week, I believe, as well. I wanted to touch on that, just make sure that we give those guys. They also take a look too, if you haven't. The team posted like their little quotes or whatever.
Yeah,
those fired me up last Sunday night. I mean, that was so cool. So that was really nice. Another set of big news, which I hadn't heard a thing about this, but it came out really cool. Luke Strand is LG, the company, Life's Good Coaches Award winner. There's going to be a celebration before the game on Friday, so make sure you get to the game nice and early. Be in your seats by like 6:50, 6:55. There's going to be a little celebration or something like that for Strand, and there's going to be some giveaways for students from LG. So I don't know if they're giving away like some 100-inch TVs. I have no idea, but there's going to be something going on. So who knows? Could be exciting. But shout out to Coach for that. That kind of came out of left field. That was like kind of a random timing thing. I had no idea about it, so that was really neat.
I didn't even know it was
surprise.
a thing.
Yeah.
That was impossible.
And then also, I mean, Chad, I'll throw it to you on this one, but Tracy was goalie of the week as well last week, and after this weekend's performance, he might be goalie of the week again. I believe they call that a
evergreen tweet.
Yep. Just keep the same graphic. Thanks for coming. I don't know. You guys got any? I mean, obviously the Zimmerman thing's huge. Coach thing's huge. All the guys.
Football's on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, football won. Women's hockey swept. They are rolling right now.
Yeah.
I think Bischoff's got
6 goals in the last 4 games.
Yeah,
they're at home this weekend as well.
Yeah, those games are senior nights on
Saturday.
Is it 2 or 3 on
3 on Friday, 2 on Saturday,
2 on Saturday. So
yeah,
plenty of hockey to go around this weekend.
I might try to go Saturday.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get down there. Chad, you got anything on those kind of news items before we take a look at the Northern series here?
I do. I kind of want to talk about the Zach Zimmerman thing. Yeah. Can we? I feel like I'm trying to crunch the numbers in my head, but let's just talk it out. So, if Kraft is coming next year and Zimmerman's a junior, we're talking he'll be a senior next year when Kraft is a freshman, then maybe.
I wonder if he'll skip his senior year, go to juniors, and then come in, and then 2 years of juniors, and then come in. So when Kraft's a junior,
he's a freshman.
He's a freshman.
That would be awesome. Yeah,
that would be ideal. Yeah.
Well, and I'm like pretty certain, crunching the numbers, that Caden Lee ages out this year. So I wonder if they just didn't announce the 5. Announce him with the 5, or something's going on there.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I wonder.
If they just didn't. If they just said those 5 and they'll do another batch later, because it makes sense that we'll need a couple more people to fill out how many people we're losing.
Right.
We'll get some from the portal, but
for sure
we'll need like 2 or 3 more freshmen, I would say. So I think Hayden Lee should be here if my math, which me and
The
math.
math is mathin'.
But
Right.
I believe he turns 21 before the age out.
Okay. Well, yeah, that would be awesome if we could get all those guys on the team for at least a couple of years. You know, when Zimmerman shows up, if they can all play together for
And if we
2 years.
some more of those Moorhead kids now.
Yeah, what is it? The Cullen brothers are uncommitted too. Is that still?
No, they're Gophers.
Are they? Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't really see if they.
Brooks,
I think there's
they
one.
flipped.
There's another Cullen on the team now that's uncommitted though, but I think he's like a sophomore or junior.
Yeah.
Well, was it Brooks who was supposed to be Michigan State and then he flipped to the Gophers when Joey committed to the Gophers?
Yeah.
And I'm sure.
Yeah, I think that.
Like you said, 9 or 10 other Cullens coming through
All probably going to the Gophers. It's
That's
a
a
Middleton
looking guy.
situation.
Cranking them out every year.
It's a Middleton situation. One of them was good. The rest of them are just going to follow because one of them was good.
Well, let's not bash them just yet. We might have a chance of getting one or two.
Oh,
it's not. We're not talking about Tate Pritchard here yet.
I was more bashing the middle. I was more bashing the Middlesteads, but
okay,
I
got
digress.
it. That's fair.
Well, carry on.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, anything more, Chad, on those on the new stuff? If not, we can hop over to the series breakdown here. But
just my weekly plea to the masses to go check out this women's team. They're getting hot. Go check them out. Go support them.
Big come to the game at 2 p.m. with us on Saturday.
Maybe. I haven't even looked at what I'm doing tomorrow, let alone next weekend. But that would be fun. I definitely need to get to at least one this year.
Yeah, for sure. But let's do it. It's now time for the Mankato Play It Again Sports Series recap. Shoot and score at Play It Again Sports. Stop by your locally owned sporting goods store, serving Southern Minnesota for over 25 years. Whether you're looking for used gear, new gear, they got you covered. Looking to hit the slopes here. I know Mount Cato's making snow, and they got plenty of the natural stuff on the ground. They got what you need. You know, if you want to ski, you want to snowboard. They got it all. You know, every sport you could think of. Bring in your old stuff. They'll give you some money or they'll give you some credit. Thank you to Play It Again Sports Mankato for sponsoring the Chattin Mavericks podcast. Let's do it. 4-0 win on Friday night, even with Bruce Vita Jr. as one of the officials. I don't know how we missed that.
We didn't notice it until Saturday.
No, I did not. I
saw it.
Oh,
yeah. Well, thanks for saying anything.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I tweeted it out.
Prove it. Pull up the receipts right now.
Okay.
Cool, right. Well, Chad's pulling out the receipts here. Shots fairly even in this game. Northern kind of figured out how to shoot the puck as much as we did somehow. Shots were 37-35, slight favor of Mankato. So, I mean, Tracy, I believe, was that Matt Dean that tweeted that out? Matt Dean, 35 save shutout for Tracy was the highest of his career. So that's really neat. He earned that shutout. He had some huge saves on Friday night. That was really good. Expected goals 4.5 for the Mavericks. Northern Michigan at 3.2. Liam Watkins gets us going in the first period. This is 4th of the year. He's really heating up on the power play. Jacob Conrad and Evan Murr assisting on that one. And then again, Liam Watkins for 2, his 5th of the year in the second period, assisted by Luigi and Evan Murr. And then Alex Zetterberg gets going. His 3rd goal in the last 3 games. Evan Murr and Luigi Benacasa assisting on that one. And then Tristan gets the empty net, assisted by Sawyer Scholl to tighten things up. Obviously, the big storyline from this game for us was seeing Zetterberg go down there. I believe that was right after he scored in the second, I think, or maybe it was the 3rd.
It was the 3rd. It was like 5 minutes left in the game.
Oh my god!
So I remember saying,
that's right.
He's not coming back today.
So he, it was a weird play. Like he kind of got his leg got stuck between two northern players, his legs, and he just kind of fell down, and so did Zeddy, and Zeddy went one way and his leg went to go the other way. And he wasn't really putting a lot of weight on it getting off. Obviously he didn't play on Saturday. Hopefully we'll have an update from coach during his press conference this week as to what what's going on there, if he's going to be out long term, if not. But just a dagger to see a kid like that heating up, really coming into his own. And I'll throw it to you, Chad, but just that really put a damper on things on otherwise a pretty good game from the Mavs.
Yeah, I mean, first things first, hand up. That tweet was yesterday, so that's on me. You're right, Juts. Terribly sorry.
Checking receipts.
That's on me. But yeah, seeing Zetterberg go down, I mean, we have been just begging for him to get hot all season. He just couldn't find the back of the net. So many chances, so many opportunities. It's not like he was playing bad. He just couldn't get one to go. And then he's I'd like to know how many he's had, but I mean, he has just been red hot. And then to see him go down like that, and his initial reaction, he's such a mild-mannered guy, getting to talk to him a few times. So to see him in that kind of pain was uncharacteristic, and so you knew it was bad. Again, we don't know what it is. It drives me batshit crazy in college hockey how secretive they are about injuries. And
I know.
I mean, college football players, it's like, oh, he's out for 2 to 4 weeks with this exact injury. In college hockey, like, oh yeah, he's hurt. We don't know. And then you just
don't
never
hear
know
anything.
When people are coming back. So we'll just be on the edges of our seats with about six or seven guys waiting to see. just waiting, hoping, wishing, praying for somebody to come back healthy soon.
I think kids are close. There's a.
I hope they better be.
Yeah, I mean, Charlie's was something with a finger is what people were saying.
His
so I mean, hopefully, hopefully that's not, that's not like a, an ACL needing complete reconstructive surgery, so hopefully.
The best thing for Zeddy is that was his ankle, because with skating.
Yeah, you can kind of play through some ankle injury for sure.
With skating, you can put it in your boot.
Yeah. I just that was just a dagger on, otherwise a great night. Obviously Alex Tracy getting the shutty. I mean, guys just rolling. Obviously Waddy is really coming into his own, kind of getting to be a goal scorer for us. That's been it's been really nice. I will say the Grandma, I mean, that is just such a funny name for their goal. He's just Grandma makes a save. It's
Grandma.
like, Grandma, what are you doing?
Dude, that's what my brother goes. He goes, Grandma, what?
Yeah, so that was funny. Chad, I know you touched on it quite a bit. I think we all kind of did, but the Northern's play-by-play guy was unbelievable. Ooh. Like his one-liners, I mean,
oh my goodness,
so funny. What he said, like a all alone, like a chess captain on prom night. That one was nails.
Yeah.
And then he could catch Tracy could catch a BB in the dark.
Yeah, that one was good. Yeah,
I gotta find his name.
It was
Garrett Seawright.
Yeah,
nailed.
Yeah, he was
awesome.
Just a great, not as good as Matt Dean, but he was great on the call. He was fun to listen to. It's fun to make that game. Just adds a little bit more to watching.
It was just like he was mostly like roasting his own team.
I think you kind of have to when you're 0-15.
Yeah,
I don't know how you spin 0-15, but
not only did he
do it, that guy.
Not only did he do a good job of just simply calling the game, but he just brought that extra entertainment factor that just made it fun to listen to.
He was one of the only ones that didn't butcher our names.
Yeah,
he
did a great job. And it just had a silky smooth voice.
Well,
it was great.
Onto the game, there wasn't a moment in that game where I was like, crap, we're gonna lose. You know what I mean?
It was pretty. They were getting shots, but
I was like, they were getting shots, but I was like, this game is ours.
There were times where it looked like we were on the power play for 5 minutes, and it was exactly 5-on-5 hockey. And I'll give Northern some credit. They had spurts where they looked. I mean, they held the zone, they looked decent, but they just there's not a lot of finish there, and like getting plays together. There's not a lot. They just really seem to struggle connecting passes, and I mean, there's clearly a lot of problems with Northern Michigan. I'd say goaltending's not one of them, but I don't know. You guys got any more for Friday? If not, we can hop to Saturday here, a little bit tighter of a game.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's do it. So Saturday, 3-2 win. Mavs get all 6 points on the road once again, having a nice couple trips up to the UP so far this year. It's always nice to get those long trips out of the way and come back with 6 points. It's always a good feeling for the guys, I'm sure. But Mavs improved to 10-2-4 on the season after the weekend. Northern Michigan deproves. I don't know, is that a word? De-improves? I kind of like that. De-improves?
It's
Worsens?
I'm not batting 1,000 today, but that's not a word.
I kind of like it. I'm going to use it. But they're 0-6. They're 0-16 now, which is unfortunate for them. But they actually strike first in this one. As much as we're ripping on them, Michael Burchill gets his third goal of the year. They score right, on the power play, right about the halfway mark of the first period. And then Bryce Strand gets his first as a Maverick. Nice, kind of just threw it to the net. I thought, I don't know who was crashing that there. I thought whoever crashed the net got the goal. But it looks like
it was Ron.
I think it was Ron. Yeah, I think
it must have just hit the defenseman and went in.
No, I think it hit the inside of Grandma's knee, and it looked like just kind of went in, and hey, it works. LaBelle and Psychos assisting on that first goal. And then Tristan gets his 8th goal of the season. He's really starting to pick up pace here too. He gets a goal in the power play assisted by Ralph Bergmanis and Jack Smith. And then Jack Smith keeping the bump going in the second period. He gets his 4th goal of the year. Can you believe it? I was going bad shit crazy when he scored that. That was so funny.
Game winner.
Eventual game winner. Big goals only on the bump. Big goal bump. I like that could work too. Mason LaBelle and Tristan Lemire assisting on that one. And then Northern makes things a little interesting there at the end of the game. On the power play, this Slipik, who's pretty decent. He gets his first of the year. I believe he's had a bunch of points, but I think that's his first goal of the year. So definitely some penalties. We saw, I think, did we see a 5-minute review in this game for something?
Yeah, there was for head contact. It was head contact.
Which,
but,
on Conrad,
Bruce Vita doesn't give us any fucking balls.
No. Bruce Vita hates watching those iPads. It's
Bruce Vita sees a concussion. Nah, cool.
Yeah, so it was
I don't give a fuck about the head.
Pretty obvious punch to the side of the head on Conrad. There should have been a 5, but whatever. Could have. Obviously it didn't impact the outcome of the game too much, thankfully. Shots again fairly even, 36-33 in favor of the Mavericks. So edging them out a little bit in shots there, but Northern's still getting pucks to the net, so they're they can at least figure that out. But Tracy stood tall, looked great in this game too. He is, as the rest of the team is, he's rolling again this year. He's really coming into his space. I'll throw it to you, Chad. I really got nothing more in this game. It's obviously a little tighter than we probably wanted, but game's a game. 6 points is 6 points. Bring it back home,
Yeah, even when you are playing a team that hasn't won all season, you're going to get their best stuff on Saturday night, especially when you come in and win on Friday.
For sure.
So, it's never easy to sweep anybody in college hockey, no matter who it is. Super stoked for Strand to get one. I would love to see him at forward the rest of the season.
I think we're going to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, with everyone hurt.
Yeah, he might be there a bit. So, he looked great at that home series. He's looking great at forward. Love to see him stay there. Obviously, you talked about Jack getting the Mavericks bump. I was white knuckling it down 494 trying to get out to Minnetonka for a game and just absolutely lost my mind. I was like, the bump. My wife's like, what are you talking about? Like the Chattin Mavericks bump. Every time they come on our show, they score a goal.
Is there a bump in the road? Focus on the road, Chad.
Yeah, exactly. Pay attention to what you're doing.
If you're fucking dead.
494 pile up caused by Chattin Mavericks podcast host really wanted to emphasize the bump.
It's out, starts yelling, the bump!
As much as it sucks to have to be heading to a hockey game when the Mavs are playing, it's an absolute treat to listen to them with Matt Dean on the call. He paints such a nice picture when you're driving to listen to these games or even just listening on the radio. So shout out to Dino for doing a wonderful job yet again. So that was fun.
Dino. What about you, Juts? You got anything quick on?
It just looked like we came out slow. The 10 minutes, we're like,
Sluggish
boy,
start
like,
for sure.
it's sleepy start, and that's kind of what we saw last year when they took points from us. So I was nervous. Fuck. Sorry, I'm watching the Vikings game.
We know. 9.
No, he's got a concussion. It's Brosmer time. The quarterback for the Gophers last
really?
year. Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm done with 9. But anyway, yeah, it looked like we started a little slow, and then Bryce Strand's goal really catapulted us to a win. And then pretty much from there on, once we got it to 2-1, I'm like, yeah, we're winning this game.
Yeah, there were definitely some times in the third I thought Northern was playing a lot better than we were. I mean, they're keeping the zone, but they're able to weather the storm, which was nice.
Weathered it, so it's nice to see that we can deal with adversity, getting down against a team when we're starting that slow. So
yeah,
are the Mavs uncharacteristically giving up a lot of shots? Like, I haven't really crunched the numbers, but it just seems like this year they're giving up a lot more shots than they have historically. I mean, as you said, Tracy's been phenomenal, but
yeah, I guess that's kind of, that is kind of a good point. I'd be curious to see what our average shot against was last year at this point compared to this year. That is kind of an uncharacteristic. I mean, Tracy probably doesn't mind, keeps his feet warm. Granted, we're also talking about that, and I think we allowed 12 shots against Tech last weekend, so there's that too.
True.
But that is. I feel like Tracy's been consistently in the high 20s or at least 30s for shots against this year, which last year I guess I can't remember if that was the case or not.
And that's always been the argument against Maverick goalies when they're up for any sort of accolade is, they're not seeing enough shots. Well, Tracy just stopped 66 of 68 on the weekend.
Yep.
60. That's maybe like 67 out of 69.
Yeah, something like
maybe.
that.
Let me take another look.
No, I agree. It's maybe something we'll have to kind of watch for, and we can get our stat guy on that. We should get a stat guy. See what Joey's doing. Let's take a look at the Captain's Patch out of town scoreboard. Listen, if you've been rocking with the Chat Mavs for a while, then you already know that our buddies over at 10K Takes and Elm Creek Brewing finally did what most Minnesota sports teams can't seem to do. They came together and created a winner, although the Wild are kind of buzzing right now. Introducing Captain's Patch, a 4.5% ABV Shannian infused with raspberry and lemon. Yeah, 4.5%. That's just about a hair higher than the winning percentage of most of our Minnesota pro sports teams. But don't worry, or Gopher hockey team. Should just make this about the Gopher hockey team. The pro teams are fine right now. But don't worry, Captain's Patch was brewed for fans that show up no matter what the scoreboard says. This is a beer for every time you've earned your C. Watching Mavs hockey, crack a Captain's Patch. Taking out the trash, Captain's Patch. Shoveling the driveway literally for the 4th time today because we got 8 inches of snow, double Captain's Patch. Running around the kids to practice like the MVP parent you are, you guessed it, Captain's Patch. After you get home, of course. You grind, you hustle, you show up even when the teams don't. That means you've earned your Captain's Patch. So head on over to captainspatch.com, hit that Find Captain's Patch button, and tag them at Captain's Patch and at 10K Takes on Instagram and X to prove you've officially earned your seed. Drink up, Maverick Nation. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. A couple of non-conference series is going on, so allowing the Mavericks to kind of propel themselves and, even up, in terms of games played. Anyway, looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, a couple of non-conference games here. Lake State over, this one isn't out-of-conference, but Lake State over Augustana 2-1. Augustana really kind of shocking the world with not being great this year. It's kind of something interesting. A really good game between Tech and St. Thomas, 3-3. St. Thomas scored with like 1.3 seconds left. I had that game on my other TV here. They came back and beat them in the shootout, so taking some points there. And then Bowling Green over Princeton 4-1, and North Dakota beats the Beavers. Pretty good back and forth game, but North Dakota kind of pulled out there at the end, and they beat Bemidji 3-5. And then on Saturday, Lake State losing to Augustana in regulation 2-1. The Tommies beat Tech in regulation 2-1 as well. So Tommies get 5 out of 6 points there. Definitely kind of a good scenario for us right now in terms of points. That way Tech didn't kind of gain on us at all, which is always a good thing. Tommy's obviously way down the standings right now. Bowling Green over Princeton 4-3, and Bemidji State losing to North Dakota in overtime 2-1 at the Ralph there. Pretty good series there between Bemidji and I'll run down the standings quick, and then we can talk about it before our guest gets here. But the Mavericks back at the top of the CCHA, right where Daddy belongs. 24 points, 10 games played. Bemidji State right behind us, though, 23 points with 10 games played. And then pretty much everyone else on the top and home ice right now. Bowling Green is at 19 points in third. Michigan Tech 16 points in fourth. And then Augustan at 15. St. Thomas at 12, Lake State at 9, Ferris at 5, and Northern Michigan at 0. So everyone has 10 games played in the kind of top half of the league, which makes sense. Having more games played is going to get you more points. I take that back. Lake State has played 10 games, but they are sitting there in, would that be?
Yeah, what?
7.
Hasn't St. Thomas only played 7? Or is it 8 now?
St. Thomas has played 7. Yep.
7.
So they've still got some catching up to do. I don't know. Chad, you got anything on any scores out of town here before Jack hops on? For Jacob hops on, I should say. Jacob.
You're struggling today.
I've got like 17 tabs open. That's probably why.
In the CCHA, the St. Thomas comeback at the buzzer was ridiculous. Everything else, like you said, Augustana, I don't know what's going on there. I thought they'd be a stronger team. Maybe they will end up being a stronger team, but they've started really slow. And then, what's the deal? St. Thomas, did they have a weekend off already, or why are they so far behind?
I think they had a weekend. I don't think they played 2 weekends ago is what the deal, I think, is. I have to look at their schedule, but yeah, something like that.
So 3 games
that's
in hand.
Annoying for sure. Yeah.
If they got all their points, they'd still be in third at best.
Yeah, pretty much. So
Right.
I don't know. Maybe we should bring back a points percentage for this year before St. Thomas.
I think the one that points out to me is just how bad Bemidji State has done in non-conference and how good they've done in conference is kind of just like the cream of the crop of the CCHA, where like the Mavericks are the only ones that really have success against teams not in the CCHA, which is why we're the only ones that have wins in the national tournaments and stuff in the last couple of years, because we actually, like, I don't know why it just doesn't translate for most teams. Like, I don't know, Bemidji like beat Alaska, which like, okay, well, I don't think they beat any other non-conference team.
Yeah, no, I think you're dead on. But our guest is here, so I'm gonna do the intro for that, and then we'll let him in. Well, let's. I think it's time now. Good points there, Justin. I think it's time now, though, to bring on this week's guest, brought to you by Maverick Sports Grill. It's located down on Front Street. Everyone already knows this. Mavericks is just a short walk away from the best building in college hockey, the Mayo, making it the perfect spot for a pregame meal and drink with penalty box booths, more Maverick memorabilia than the bookstore, a lot of fantastic food, a mini jumbotron, a wide variety of drinks. You're going to feel right at home as a member of the Mav fam. Be sure to stop in next time you're hanging out downtown Mankato. Let's throw it over to this week's guest. Now joining us here on the Chattin Mavericks podcast for his second appearance on the show, junior forward from Alexandria, Minnesota, coming in fresh off the weekend sweep against Northern Michigan, Jakob Stender. Jacob, thanks for taking the time to hop on with us. Any travel issues getting up to the snow globe up there? I know it was kind of nuts.
Yeah, no, they got a lot of snow right before we got there. Nothing too bad. We weren't sure if the flight was gonna happen, so we were kind of thinking maybe we were busting up, but everything worked out, and we were in the air a little longer than we thought, but otherwise it's pretty good. Nice.
Okay, that's good. So I mean, that's usually where we like to kind of start this. Let's start with this past weekend. First of all, you guys, getting through there with the storm, stuff like that went well. But I mean, you guys, you kind of go in, you take it to them on Friday, and then a little bit tighter on Saturday. Take us through the series, and kind of what you saw in your eyes, what went well, maybe what are you guys looking to work on coming into Ferris here this week?
I thought it was a pretty good weekend. Obviously, Friday night we shut them out, just like Tech series, and
Yeah.
we obviously had in the back of our minds what happened last year, and we really wanted to make sure that that didn't happen again. So, I mean, Saturday night was an uglier win, but I mean, any win in an away barn is a win. So
For
can't
sure.
hang our heads about anything. So found a way to win, and it's what we've been doing, and gonna keep doing that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Chad, what do you got?
Well, this is the Thanksgiving episode, and I'm super curious, like, what Thanksgiving was even like for you guys. Did you get to do anything? Did you have a team meal together? How did that work?
Yeah, we got together in College Town, a couple of the guys' house. It's kind of like bring your own food in a way. So like some guys brought turkey. Well, actually, Mavericks provided turkey
Nice.
and
Sweet.
stuffing and potatoes, and then some guys brought green beans and carrots and sweet potatoes. So we had way too much food. There was a lot left over. So
Was this-
I don't know what happened.
Was this today or before you left?
This was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wednesday. So yeah, we flew out Thursday morning. So all the guys are gone. So I don't really know what happened to the leftover food, but no, it was really fun. So
Did
hang out with the guys, and
did anyone have any crazy meals? Like any secret chefs on the team that surprised you, or not really?
Well,
you. I mean,
Yeah, we did.
I put the green bean casserole together a little bit, but
Okay.
asked for my mom's recipe. That was pretty good. But I mean, Lemir's house, I think it was him, Bryce Strand, and Severson. They whipped up some sweet potatoes. I think it was mainly Lemire. He's known to be pretty good in the kitchen, so
Okay.
his sweet potatoes were really good.
Nice. Always nice to have those. We were talking.
Did
sweet
anybody
potatoes
bring anything that
before
was
the
just dog shit? You can be honest.
Nothing that bad. I mean, Soupy knows his role. He brought the buns. So. Yeah, he's not making anything. So
that's kind of tough. You would have. I mean, maybe would have brought soup. That would have been, I guess, maybe too easy. But
yeah,
Two
Yeah.
whatever.
that's funny.
Juts, what do you got?
Yeah. So my new question is asking people how they got into hockey. I haven't asked you that one yet. So how'd you get into hockey? Parents, who got you into it?
I actually had this question with Diener on Thursday before
Yeah.
the game too.
I'm better.
I was in kindergarten. I was actually in wrestling. My dad grew up a wrestler, so he wanted me to be a wrestler at the time, and all my friends were in hockey, and I begged my parents to let me get some skates and get out on the ice, and they let me, and just kept going with it. My dad started building a rink in the backyard and was out there all the time with him. He was putting me through drills and just shooting pucks, passing it to me, and
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. I actually I got to meet your dad. We were at Shields, and we were both looking at the new Unreal stuff there. I had no idea it was your dad. We started talking, and I was wearing one of the podcast T-shirts that Shelly made us or whatever. So we got talking about that,
Yeah.
and but he was more. I mean, we talked hockey for a little bit, but he was more. He wanted to talk more about hunting. I know you're a little bit of a hunter yourself. Are you able to get down here too much? I know we've talked about it a little bit, but
Not so much this year. So our land back home for deer hunting, we're big deer hunters.
Yep.
We're pretty fortunate with a lot of deer in the area. So
Yeah.
the last 2 years I've gone out in public land, and I mean, you'll maybe see one or two does, and I don't know, it's a little frustrating. So I haven't gone deer hunting. Went pheasant hunting a couple times with some guys, but
nice.
I went back home. I think it was after Bowling Green. I just booked it home quick.
Nice.
First week in a gun opener, and sat in the stand Sunday morning, Sunday night, and didn't get anything, but saw quite a few. But
Yeah.
hoping to get one over Christmas as well.
Yeah, I'd say
That'd
our
be nice.
conversation was 25% hockey and 75% looking at the trail cams. It was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
You'd get a kick out of the text messages with him, or me with him. It's just trail cam pics and videos. I don't even respond. They just keep coming.
That's awesome. Chad, what do you got?
Well, I mean, speaking of family and parents, was there quite a nice representation out at Northern this weekend? I know we saw the Murr family on some of the intermission cams wandering the concourse, but did a lot of family make it out there?
I don't think there was too much family. Obviously the
Okay.
Murs, and then I saw Bryce. His mom was in town. That's all I saw. There could have been some others.
I
I
think
saw
I
Conrad.
saw
dude.
No,
Shoal.
I don't know who that
I think
was.
I saw Shoal's dad on the camera too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
put it-
Yep. Shoals were there. I saw Shoals. Conrad's might have been there too, actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought someone
Not
were
too
in
far
like
of a drive for them.
one of those like Conrad jerseys with the name on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were there.
Well, speaking of Bryce,
So when you guys are go for it, Jen.
speaking of Bryce, did you kind of give him a few pointers about making the jump from D to forward?
Actually, no. I mean, he was pretty confident. I asked him, I was like, you excited? He was like, yeah, I actually played a little bit till I can't remember when he said he stopped playing forward, but he grew up playing forward a little bit too. So it's a little bit more, I wouldn't say like natural, but like came a little easier than like a normal defenseman. But
yeah,
he fell in the back of the net this weekend too.
Yeah.
That's good for him.
Yeah, that was awesome.
awesome.
You guys do anything special for like first goals? Like any kind of, get back to the bench and you really give it to them or anything like that? I mean, obviously we've had a lot of first goals recently. Is kind of what I'm asking, but
nothing too special. I mean,
Okay.
someone on the ice will grab a puck and we'll give it to him afterwards, and
yeah.
got to give a little speech to the boys. But other than that, that's about it. Nothing out of the
Any pretty good speeches on the team yet this year, or no Herb Brooks yet?
Nothing too special. No, Bergie's always good with his speeches. Keeps him short.
Yeah, short and sweet.
Yep.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, so we don't really ask this one a lot, but like obviously you guys are the student athletes. So how do you guys balance, like, I don't know, going to school? I don't know, a lot of you guys can be online, but like, I guess how do you balance all that while still graduating?
It's a lot easier for some kids than others. I mean, it kind of depends on your major. I'm in a little bit easier major, sports management, a lot of online classes. But I know for me personally, I like to try and get most of my school done earlier in the week because, I mean, come Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the last thing you want to do is open your computer. And I mean, I've been slacking a little bit, saving a lot of stuff till Sunday, which isn't fun either because most of the stuff's due Sunday night. So, but yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. We get a decent amount of time.
Yeah. Just don't pull a Judson. You're in college for 10 years. That's never.
No, I'm actually graduating this spring.
Yeah.
A couple of us juniors are.
Nice. Okay.
But,
very
yeah.
cool. And then do you plan on doing like kind of grad something after that?
Yep.
Nice.
I was actually just talking to Carrie,
Nice.
our athletic academic advisor.
Yeah.
And just talking about some ideas for next year, but most likely do the master for sports management.
Nice.
Started at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously this year, we saw a lot of roster turnover. At the beginning of the year, it was kind of just like you, Luigi, and Finn were kind of left to the forward group. I mean, how have you kind of gone about now? Being an upperclassman, being a vet on the team. How have you kind of gone about bringing the new guys up to speed? Because I mean, it looks like things are really starting to click with everyone now. I mean, obviously injuries are really plaguing right now, but otherwise things are from a bystander things look like they're clicking really well.
Yeah, I mean, we have such a good work mentality. I mean, every single day in practice, all our leadership group, they do a tremendous job of making sure everyone's on board every day. I mean, you can see we're a little bit depleted numbers wise. I mean, we didn't even have an extra skater on Saturday because Zeddy tweaked his ankle a little bit. But I mean, it's kind of been that next man up, and I mean, we just go to work. I mean, we know we're not going to outskill too many teams. I mean, we definitely have the skill too, but I mean, that's where we win games. We'll outwork them. We'll block shots and get pucks behind their D and just play.
Yeah, absolutely. Chad, what do you got?
I noticed it's in every college hockey game, but I noticed you in particular this weekend with some of the post whistle scuffles, some of the little extra talking. But how much chirping can an 0-16 team possibly do? Like, do they just stand there and take it, or do they actually have some chirping they can throw at you guys?
Surprisingly, they're actually chirping. I was kind of surprised because, I mean, like you said, they don't have a win yet. So I was kind of sitting there like, how
Yeah.
can you guys be saying anything right now?
Is
But
this serious?
but I mean, I don't know. I try and stay out of the chirping as much as possible. I've never been the best chirper, so I end up just embarrassing myself anyways. So I'll
I
just
saw-
sit there and laugh or smile or something. But
Yeah, I saw you smiling. I didn't see you saying anything,
Yeah.
but I saw you in the mix there.
No.
I was curious what they could possibly have said to you guys.
yeah, no, I mean, one kid, for some reason, they had a couple guys obsessed with telling us they're going to rip our heads off. So
All right.
I don't know.
Okay.
There's a couple of us were told that.
Okay.
but I don't know.
If I mean, you know, if you
right.
can't win, you might as well just decapitate people, I guess. In the end,
Yeah,
you know?
I guess. So,
Whatever you
acting tough over there.
yeah. So I mean, you know, this weekend's game, you know, marks 6 games on Saturday. Marks a 6-game win streak for you guys. You haven't lost in regulation since game 1, but we saw a lot of ties early on, and maybe, you know, some late leads that we could hang on to. Did you guys adjust anything or talk as a group, or has it like to kind of make that change or flip that switch, or has it just kind of been more sticking with it and just, you know, kind of trusting the process?
I think you're exactly right there. I think it's been more sticking with it, trusting the process.
Yeah.
I mean, early on with all those ties, we kind of were finding ways to not lose games, but now we're kind of finding ways to win those games.
Okay.
Like, I mean, earlier in the year, we were giving up some way too many third period goals. And
Yeah.
I mean, Saturday night was a prime example. Like earlier in the year, we might have given up one in the third and gone into overtime with them, but we're able to shut them out in the third, and
Yeah.
or I think we shut them out in the third,
Yeah.
but
I think so. Something
But
like
yeah,
that.
so yeah, held on.
Yep. Yeah. No, I mean, there's clear, you know, as a fan, I think we were starting to worried we're going to get charged for being at the rinks for too long. The ticket prices were actually go up because the games were going for so long.
Yeah. At one point, we had more ties than wins or losses.
Yeah.
It was like 1-1 and 3 or something. It was insane.
Yeah. So were you recruited by Hasty's staff, or were you recruited by?
Yep.
Okay, so how was that going back to Wisconsin? Obviously, we're talking ties, so we might as well just touch on that a little bit. What was that like for you going and playing those guys?
I mean, it was fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted to a bunch of us wanted to like prove ourselves to like just for the whole team, the community.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously 2 ties. I mean, it was fine. I mean, we didn't lose, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't too weird or anything. I mean, I never played for them, so I mean,
Right. Yeah.
didn't get to know them that well.
For sure. Chad, what do you got?
So, I mean, with all the injuries you guys have faced, and we kind of touched on this a little bit, but just the impact it has on the lineup every game. I mean, people are getting switched around, filled in, you know, Band-Aid here, that kind of thing. Does it
Yeah.
take a few minutes to gel in the game? Or, I mean, you guys kind of came out firing Friday, but I mean,
Yeah.
is it uncomfortable? Is it normal to just see different lines, different people in every game? Just trying to put a lineup out there?
For me personally, not really. I mean, I don't think many guys on our team this year like care where they are. Like they
Mhm.
just, it doesn't matter. Like just go out and prove yourself, like work together. And I mean, I don't know. We've had a lot of line juggling early on because of these injuries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're still finding ways to win, finding ways to score. I mean, obviously our top 2 lines right now are scoring most of our goals, but it'd be nice, get a little healthier. We'll start putting some more in on the bottom 2 lines, but
Yeah. How's that?
Is that maybe a testament to the?
Keep
Sorry.
going. You're good.
Is that maybe a testament to the system and everybody understanding the system and how it works and where to be and when, or is it just something else?
I would say, yeah, definitely the system. I mean, it's a lot easier to play with each other when you know like where each other's going to be. Like in the D zone, we're not afraid to have a winger replace a center down low. Ideally, we always want to have that center low, but I mean, we all trust each other, and we practice positionless pretty much all week.
Okay.
So everyone knows where to be and what to do, and in certain situations. We practice a lot of situation stuff. We do this drill called Shark Tank, and I mean, Strand will put pucks in awkward spots, and I mean, so we just practice the weird things and show up in games, and we know what to do.
Yeah. We got to watch a little bit of practice. No Shark Tank for us though. Me and Chad.
No.
It's more how to skate, and this is a stick, and that's the goal, and a little more elementary.
Yeah.
I was thinking, before the show, if it really comes down to it, if we need to, we could have Max, Sieves, and Tracy just skate out and have a goalie line, and then I could hop in net. I think we could figure something out there. That could work.
That would be funny. That would be all time.
Yeah, we'll get something going. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but you never know. Chad, you had another one?
Well, yeah. I mean, talking about practice and Strand, I mean, given the injury situation, I mean, has Strand backed off from playing goalie during practice and like getting super involved in your practices? I mean, if there's another guy who can't go down, it's Coach.
Right. No, he hasn't been in net yet. He's been PKing with us, so
Of course.
we'll work on power play, and I mean, I'd say like 75% of our healthy players are on power play right now. So there's 3 or 4 of us mock PKers, we call ourselves, and Strand's in there taking reps, ready to block a shot. And he puts the white jersey on. It's funny.
It's
I don't know how the PP feels about him in there, but
yeah.
but no, it's fun.
And obviously this past weekend we saw that LG Coaches Award come out.
Yeah.
Did you guys kind of know anything of that beforehand? Because like as a fan, we had no idea. But it's kind of a cool like surprise thing. Do you know anything about that? Can you kind of talk about that? What that is?
I personally don't know too much about it.
Okay.
I know he was nominated for it a while back, and we created a video for him before the season started, just congratulating him. This was probably 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's as far as I know about it. But I mean, he's well deserving of it. I mean, he's an amazing coach and does so much for the community and the town and everything. So
yeah,
well,
no, absolutely. I was just curious. Go for it, Chad.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. My bad.
Juts is taking a break today from interrupting, so we can throw it around.
It's my turn. Just from what we saw in the video, it looked like it had a large focus on mental health. Can you talk a little bit about what the team and what the program does for you guys on that front?
Yeah, we have Mark Wick is his name. He is from up in the cities. He comes down once a month, and talks to us as a group. We go over all sorts of mental things, and he's always there for us. Whether he comes down with the women's team too. So the days he's with us or the days he's with the women's team, they are every other week. So he's down here twice a month. We can always meet with him in person and talk to him about anything. And then he's always available on the phone or over Zoom so it's really nice to have that resource.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff. It's probably a part of the game that a lot of people maybe don't think about, being, kind of making sure the body's right, but the brain's right too. It's, just as
100%.
important, if not more important. I don't know. I mean, last question for me here. Obviously, Ferris State's coming into town. They obviously kind of had an interesting season so far, kind of a big win against Western. And then, have kind of struggled since then, a couple wins here and there. What are you guys kind of looking for in Ferris? I know it's your day off and you guys will start prepping beforehand, but obviously it's probably going to be nice to get back on home ice for you guys, I'm assuming.
Yeah, super, super excited to be back home. That was one thing I didn't mention about our trip. We didn't get home until 7 a.m. this morning. It probably took 2 or 3 hours longer than it was supposed to on the way back. But,
oh man.
But I mean, yeah, Ferris had a crazy start to the year, that split with Western.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I haven't been keeping up with them too much. We'll learn all about them Monday, Tuesday, and start practicing, see how they are. But I mean, they're always a tough team to play. They play hard and heavy, and
Yep.
so it'll be fun.
Yeah, no, it should be a good series. You guys got anything more to finish on, Juts? Good. What about you, Chad?
No, I'm good. Thank you for the time.
Perfect. Yeah, no, thanks for time.
Yeah.
Anything for us? Any concerns, wishes, statements for all 4 of our listeners?
Complaints?
Complaints?
I got nothing.
Perfect. Well, it's Jack kept the bump going last week, so we're officially transferring whatever juju we have and putting it onto you. So hopefully the Bulldogs will feel the wrath of that this weekend.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, thank you.
Well, awesome. Thanks, man. We appreciate your time, and best of luck this weekend.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right. Shout out to Stendy for coming on the show. He's always fun to talk to. He's a beauty. He's been around for a few years now, 3 years now, and he's a big minute eater on the PK too. He's always like clearing. Every time I look on the PK, he's clearing the puck. He's a reliable guy out there. So
The GOAT.
Awesome talk with him. Nice and light. So, but let's do it. Let's get into our Fitness for 10 series preview. Listen up, Maverick Nation. If you've been looking to start your fitness journey, lose weight, gain muscle, get stronger, or you just need a better gym because yours sucks, Fitness for 10 has everything you need, and they plow their parking lot, which is super cool when you get 8 inches of snow. This two-story state-of-the-art fitness facility has every cardio machine, free weight, and fitness class you'll ever need. On top of that, you can relax and recover like a Maverick with hydro massage, red light therapy, and tanning beds. This has been my personal gym of choice for over 5 years, and I can personally attest to the incredible vibe, how clean the place is, and that is indeed the coolest gym in town. Hey, it's not intimidating whatsoever, and if you don't know where to start, they got on-staff personal trainers right there to help you out. Memberships start at just $10 a month, so now the question is, what are you waiting for? Sign up online in under 5 minutes at fitnessfor10mankato.com. I'll see you there. Ferris State, the Bulldogs, are coming to town.
They're coming.
All right. Thanks, Jets. Looking at their schedule, they kind of started off their season, 2 losses to Miami, but then they split with Western Michigan, and I think everyone's kind of like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, something ain't right. How does that go? But yeah, very interesting result there. Obviously, on banner night for Western Michigan, getting beat by Ferris State was definitely a statement, to say the least. But since then, hasn't been great. They got swept by Michigan Tech, swept by Lindenwood. They split with Augustana, which I don't really know how much that means anymore, how Augie's season is gone.
Yeah.
They gave up 9 to Bowling Green the other weekend. They got swept by Bowling Green. And then they just split with Lake State. So, a team that's on the bottom half of the CCHA probably, belong there, looking at their results and how they play and, their skill level, I guess I should say. Obviously, new coach coming in, a lot of new guys coming in. I don't know, Chad, I'll throw it to you. I mean, what are you looking at at this Bulldog team this weekend here?
I mean, they had Thanksgiving weekend off, right? So they're coming off a bye week and then on the road. Another stat that I would like to look more into is how teams perform after they have the weekend off. And I gotta imagine they're going to be a little bit sluggish, especially being off the road or on the road coming off of a bye week. Another weekend where you gotta expect, you got to be thinking sweep here. Another opportunity to get that new sweep video out that I put out. I'm super excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it's so sick.
If you reverse jinx us and you can never use it again, and we're going to come back to this.
Oh, it's dead. It's dead if it doesn't. If I just jinxed them, I'm never using it again. But it's similar to Northern. I mean, just a team where you got to show up. You can't shit the bed, and if you play your game, you're going to get 6 points. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I mean, pretty cut and dry. It's about as simple as it gets. I think if we if we play like we know we can, we shouldn't have a problem with these guys. But it's college hockey, so anything can happen at any given night. Jets, what do you think going into this weekend?
Well, I think Ferris State's gonna have some problems coming to the mail because it's properly lit. That's a problem at Ferris State. The lights at that arena suck,
and the high ceilings.
Yep.
Lots to get used to.
But no, I think like Big Bang, you just muted and it did not mute, so you must not be using your mic.
Sick.
I heard your cough.
But thanks for turning away from the camera.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I think, like Big Bang said, this is where we need to get 6. Especially getting 6 from Tech, where we didn't expect it.
Yeah,
the gold standard should be 6. Most of the rest of the weekends for the next couple weekends should be 6 or 3 coming up, because I know we have a random one weekend with St. Thomas coming up and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know.
Thanks, Jets.
Got it. We should just win every game that we go into. Yeah, good one. I agree.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We should win out.
Gotcha.
Sorry that I enjoy our team, Big Bag, and think we should win, dickhead.
No, I'm laughing at Cam. I'm not laughing at you. Cam just let out the biggest yawn you've ever seen while you were talking.
Don't let whose dad said
Weird.
something about it, don't yawn on the pod anymore. Charlie's dad, I think. He came up to me.
What did he say?
He's like, stop yawning on the pod as a joke. He's gonna
did he?
He's gonna get an earful for that.
I don't think that was a joke.
No, well,
I mean
yeah,
that's good advice.
it is. I was tired.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see. No, man, I'm waking up from naps. My pregame nap.
Yeah, that's. I guess that's one way.
But
to
yeah,
put it.
what?
Here's a hypothetical for the group. Would you rather sweep and lose another guy, or split and keep everybody healthy?
Fuck you.
That's a terrible. It's got to be one or the other.
I don't think I could ever.
Man.
I don't think I could say if I don't think I could be yeah, let's get 6, but X, Y, and Z tears his ACL. Fuck no, I'd rather get 3 in a split.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's just a fucked up thing to say, in my opinion. What?
Grant.
That's a loser.
We're in it now. Those are
Yeah.
both possibilities at this point in the season. This is.
I think if we sweep and lose another guy, we're not gonna have a team.
We're gonna have to do a goalie line, and I'm gonna have to enroll in a class and play.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put
other
Beckford or Sieves at forward if we get someone
That would
hurt.
be sick.
That is.
you. Could you imagine Tracy centering Sieves and Max on a line? That would be
We just
so
pull our
funny.
goalie. There's no goalie.
Yeah, we just don't. Strand can play goalie.
Yeah, facts.
Oh my goodness!
Put him
Yeah.
out there in his
that one football movie,
coaching
that
jumpsuit.
one joke football movie. I'm trying to remember where the last play the coaches come into play.
Which one is that?
Actually, I've never I'm trying to remember. They call their quarterback. This is our running back ACL tear. Rejects or something. I don't know.
All right. Well, X questions. What do you guys think?
Yeah. X question.
Let's do it. Yeah. No, going to be a good one. Obviously, we the girls have the ladies have some games this weekend as well. 2:00 on Friday. On Saturday there,
Yep.
and Saturday, and then
Friday,
3:00 on
3:00.
Friday. So, if you can get down to those, they are buzzing right now. So,
Who they got
you
this
can get
weekend?
down there to support them.
St. Cloud.
It's a big one too. Is it?
Huskies.
Is it Huskies? Yeah, which
Sweet.
I believe they're pretty tight with in the standings for points. So it's a big weekend for
Nope.
the
Number
for 'em.
10, St.
What'd you
Cloud.
see?
Well, this is their upcoming schedule. Home against
Yeah.
number 10, St. Cloud. Then home and home with the Gophers. Then
Again.
home against Ohio State. And then home against Duluth. Number 10, number 2, number 3, number 5.
Yeah, well, pretty soon
There's
they're
going to
gonna
be
be
some
number 1.
good hockey coming up.
It ain't gonna be no thing
go.
if they're number 1.
It's gonna be
Let's
sick.
go.
It is gonna be sick.
They're gonna be the ones to take
So
down
shut-
Madison this year.
Yeah,
Do
that
it.
would be nuts. That would be nuts. Boblin Mavericks here on the X questions. Since pro players can now come back rather easily, who would you like to see? Who would you like to bring back that still has eligibility? With so many injuries, I wonder if
David
someone like
Backus.
Maverick or could be talked into returning from the ECHL. Well, on that note, did you guys listen to the Beyond the Pond interview with Strand with Pat Micheletti
No.
that came out? I listened to that.
It's
So they
on my
asked him
to-do
about
list.
potentially. Well, I won't spoil the whole thing then, but they asked him about
Do it.
you
Go
know
ahead.
bringing guys in
Yeah,
or
spoiler.
whatever.
I don't want to listen to it.
And
Respect
no,
for
I'm gonna
the
say
podcast.
it. Yeah. And he basically said, like, listen, we opted in. We're at our 26 roster limit right now. We can't bring anyone in. Like there is no, I don't know if like you can appeal to the NCAA about something like that, kind of like
is
St.
it not-
Thomas did with.
Is it not 26? I always thought it was 26 scholarship spots.
It's your roster limit. Your roster limit's 26.
Oh, okay.
So they asked him on the show, and he's like, yeah, I mean, we opted in. There's no room. We literally, even if we wanted to, we can't bring people in. So this is the roster we got. I know that was maybe some speculation, but that was squashed pretty quickly by Strand on K-Fan the other day. I don't know. I mean, do you guys got anything on Boblin Singh? Who would you guys want to bring in? That would be
David back.
It'd be fun, but David. Well, I don't know if he has
He
eligibility
does.
left. But
He left after 2 years.
oh, well. Come finish your degree.
I have no clue what the rules are. Like how
Keto.
far removed from the school can they be?
Yeah.
No, there's got to be something. Like, there's no way, like,
I don't think there are any
Smith
rules
can
anymore.
come back.
Yeah, Nathan Smith would be
Nathan
unbelievable.
Smith
That
would
would be
be-
so sick.
I mean,
Yeah. As of like late, you would think that. Yeah. Yeah. I think Nathan Smith. I don't know. I take Josh Grohl back. Like just thinking of last year.
Grohl
Grohl,
doesn't
yeah.
have eligibility. Grohl used all of it.
Did he play 4 years?
Yeah, he played.
Because he redshirted his freshman year at Michigan.
No, he didn't. Did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said it on the show.
Oh, I thought he played 4. I thought. Because
I think he redshirted. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kraj.
but-
Kraj has 1 more year.
That would be Kraj would be a good one. That would be fun.
literally anybody who's ever been on this team, I would take back. I would take Jack Kernan. I would take Tate Pritchard. I would take Kate Littler. I would take Reese Lava.
wouldn't.
Like anybody who's transferred. Just
You're telling me
just
right
show
now
up.
you would take
You're
Brett
in.
Moravec back.
Oh, we don't have an extra
Tryouts-
skater.
tryouts are
Like
behind
I
you.
would literally take anybody right now. Anybody the NCAA would say can join our team.
Anybody.
I feel like
Yeah.
you're in.
You would
Not saying
think they're
they're
going to
gonna be a
increase that
stud.
roster size next year,
Yeah.
but they can skate. Matt Borst, terrible to see Zeddy get injured this weekend. Just as it's starting to get hot. Who do you think has stepped up the most this season and increased their role? I mean, with all the, if we're going stepped up the season from last season,
There's only like 5 kids.
yeah, I mean, if we're talking
Ralphs.
returners, yeah, Ralph's has really stepped up. I'd say, I mean, Wheels has been solid back this year too. Soupy is really, I mean, we knew that Murr was going to be good. We kind of knew that going in. He's exceeded expectation as well. I'd say for me, Soupy. I don't know what, but terrible to see Zeddy getting injured this weekend. Sounds like it might not be as bad as, it might have seemed on Saturday there or on Friday there, but
Yeah.
I don't know, Chad, who you think's stepped up this season?
I mean, considering the injuries and like what Jet said, I mean, there's not a lot of leftover guys from last year. I mean, I'm looking at the freshmen. I mean, Reed Morick, and then frankly, the last couple of weeks, Bryce Strand. I mean, stepping into that forward spot, playing a whole new position and contributing immediately.
No kidding.
Scored a goal over the weekend. I mean, I look no further than Bryce Strand. He's been helping the team out.
Yeah,
big time.
For me, I think he's doesn't have the numbers, but he's been doing like a lot of things right, and that's Bonk. Bonk's been doing well.
Yeah.
Like his stuff off the puck and stuff.
Bonk Jr. was so funny.
But yeah, definitely Bonkowski. He's been doing everything right, like off the puck and getting like
yeah,
forechecking, back checking.
Yeah,
all
no,
the
totally.
stuff.
Nick Mueller's asking, how taxing is it for the players to play a game without an extra skater? Curious if you might have any inside information on if we have any players close to returning. I heard there's a couple players out for the year. Yeah, like we said last week, we know a couple of them are done for the season. They'll be doing their they won't be playing the rest of the season. But yeah, it sounds like there are some guys. Sounds like there are some guys close, like maybe a week or two out for getting back. So hopefully that's the case. And obviously hearing that Zeddy's injury might not be as bad as we thought. If we could see Zeddy this weekend, that would be cool. I don't know, Chad, you got anything on that?
Well, just talking to the players over the last couple of weeks, I mean, each and every one of them is just like, next man up, here we go.
Yeah.
We're going in with these guys. Like, as far as it being taxing on them, I'm sure, not having an extra skater probably impacts the team, and having these guys step into roles they aren't familiar with. There's probably an impact there, but either they're knowing exactly what to say to us, or if they truly believe it, but they're they don't seem phased at all. And you can see it in the 6-game win streak.
I think it doesn't affect the games as much as it affects the practices, like Stender was saying.
Sure.
They don't, like,
totally,
pretty much everyone that's healthy is on the power play. So, like, running power play penalty kill is really hard because they have no one to, like, rotate in the penalty kill. And, like, practices are a lot harder because they only have, 8 or 6 healthy defensemen. In a lot of drills, you need 2 defensemen at a time, or 3 or 4 at a time. So they get very little breaks during practice, which ultimately gets them ready for the game. But
super dumb question.
Yeah.
Can you have just like randos come in and help the team practice?
I know like
the basketball team does
women's
that.
basketball teams have like the men's club team come in and practice with them to like run against them. I don't know if you can for hockey. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like why you I don't know, but you probably can. It's not a dumb question, I guess, because a lot of people don't know.
It isn't. Yeah, you would think maybe that, maybe they can't have eligibility or something. Like you can't, but I mean, we're also at our roster limit, so it doesn't really. It's not like if they come and skate with us that it's going to impact anything.
I wonder if there's something for like why they have to be the men practicing against the girls. Like I don't know if you can't bring in other people. Like like eligibility reasons and stuff.
Maybe we'll have men's and women's combined practices here at the Mayo just to get numbers out there.
Well, coach, if you need 3 guys, if you just need warm bodies for practice, I could take a day off of work.
Let me know.
I can figure out my helmet situation. Oh my God, he threw another. Oh my God, I'm done.
Well, going down the list here, Jeff is just stating, Bruce Vita Jr., your thoughts. Fuck him. I don't know. He didn't cost.
Remember when we found his house and then got yelled at by the athletic department for finding his house?
It's public information.
Yeah, wasn't that you and me? That was you and me, wasn't it?
It might have been.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It was the Mayo It was the Mayo Maniac. That kid is a lunatic. I don't know what his deal is.
It was the herd. There's no herd anymore. It's Jelly Roll now.
Clutters is asking, as we head down the stretch for commits and signing day, how do you feel about your current commits, and who else would you like to see come to Cato? Feel great about the current commits, and obviously the news this week made me feel even better. Who would I like to see come to Mankato? I mean, I don't know. Keep the Moorhead pipeline going, I guess. I don't know. It seems like that program's just pumping out quality hockey players.
Sounds like we might need a goaltender for next season. So maybe sign like a CHL goaltender. This is not anything against Severson or Beckford that they can't handle it, but we just need 3 on the roster.
Well, yeah, I don't think Bronis is coming next year.
No, I don't think he will, just based on his numbers and him leaving the juniors to go to where did he go? W or the C?
Yeah, I think he's in the CHL.
Yeah, so getting
I just saw he got either a shutout and first win or one or the other or something like that.
Getting an age out goaltender from the C or the W could be pretty, or a junior one that's just been underrated. Just someone to, like I said, not that Max and Severson can't handle playing the net, but
you got to have 3 goalies. So yeah. What about you, Chad?
I mean, I absolutely love the players we have coming in. I think the other question there is, what do we have to do to make sure that they actually show up here? I mean, that's
Yeah.
the new game in college hockey, is not just recruiting players. I mean, you see with Maine recruited everybody they could possibly find, and then they'll just bring in their guys, and everybody else is sorry. And one of them is Eastview's Zach Wooten. I mean, he was all set to go to Maine, and they're like, we don't know if we have room for you, and now he's going to Wisconsin. Wow. I would have absolutely lost my mind if he came to Mankato. That would have been insane.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
So I mean, I would love to see them try to get as many Minnesota guys as possible. I just absolutely love that when Minnesota colleges have Minnesota players.
I agree.
Totally agree.
Or just
families like it too.
Nodak or Wisconsin. Just like Midwest players.
I think it's,
like I
said, I think
GOAT South Dakotan.
It's more about making sure that the guys you bring in actually show up and you don't lose them before they get here.
Yeah.
Well, I'd assume too, the program, putting out those statements that they made, it's kind of after what happened with Pritchard and him who shall rename nameless. I think, but getting those statements from those guys, I think that's a pretty solid, testament on both sides of like the players, committing and also seeing how much the town wants them here. And then it's also kind of like when X, Y, or Z head coach at whatever program scrolling through Twitter and sees that, he's like, I mean, you would hope that he's like, okay, I mean, he's going there, you would think, you would hope, but that's probably not the case. But
right.
I don't know. Last one here, irrational Mavs fan. Two things. One, Strand is a forward from now on. End of discussion. I think Chad pretty much started off the show saying that. So you guys are
absolutely
one and one there. Two, not related this week. Since when is face masking only a 2-minute minor? I remember Jordan Power and a couple other
Josh
5 in games. Josh Grohl, Justice for Grohl, 5 in games last year for the same. I think that was against Northern too, wasn't it? When Josh Grohl got his, I think that was a rule change this year. I'd have to go back and listen to.
Well, it's also
the show.
It's also if you grab, because you can face wash with your hand open, but as soon as you grab, I think that's when it's the 5.
Well, yeah, there's a minor version of the penalty and there's a major.
So I don't know how they didn't get the minor while reviewing it, but Bruce Vita just fucking hates the Mavs. The fact that he still has his CCHA reffing card is actually ridiculous.
Well, they just kind of snuck him in there. Like, those are going to be 4 people at this game, so we'll sneak him in this game, and hopefully no one notices. But we noticed.
Well, they changed the lineup card. The Mavs changed the way they do the lineup card, because they used to have a scratches, and then I don't know. I just stopped looking on there because I'm so mad that they took the fucking scratches away. Because I like to see who's out and who's in. Just because sometimes looking at it, like shit, who's out, and then you don't have to you have to scroll back another day, and you're like, fuck. So put the scratches back in if you're listening, please. Even though it's probably more than the fucking players that are playing, but
we don't have any scratches, so it doesn't matter.
The scratches just mean they're not playing. It doesn't mean they're healthy.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Chad, you got anything on that one?
Completely forgot the question. Something about Bruce Vita.
So did I.
It was about face masking. Why is it only?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah, if they changed the rule this year, I believe.
I think they just gave it. They're giving refs more of the option to call a less of a penalty if they see it, if it's not as crazy.
It shouldn't even be a penalty. Period. Like what? There's no real risk of injury. It's almost always after the whistle. It's not something that happens during the play.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It should just get rid of the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well, you guys got anything more? I think that's about all I got. See everyone at the mail this weekend. Gonna be fun. Nice to be back in home territory.
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. End this shit. Thank you to everyone to tuning in to episode 11 here on season 2 of the Chattin Mavericks podcast. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors at Fitness for 10, Played Again Mankato. What else we got? Captain's Patch, Maverick Sports Grill. Just the best. Oof. Just the best. We appreciate everyone's support. We appreciate Yes, be finally back at Mavericks this weekend.
Everyone
So-
go
Time to
down.
go
I
back
think
there.
it's Reed Morick, calling bingo on Wednesday.
Oh, there you go.
Me and Cam may or may
That's
not
at
be there,
6
depending
usually,
on
right?
how his work is. It's what?
That's at 6, right? On Wednesday.
Yep, Wednesday at 6.
Bingo. At Mavericks.
You might see the
on
2
Front Street.
drunk Chat Mavericks boys there.
Oh, it's the middle of the
It's
week.
the-
so I
I'm
probably
not
won't
gonna be
super
drinking, but
tuned up.
You know what I
but-
mean?
Well, shut up. You're going to be drunk.
I'll have a beer.
Be
I teach the
stupid.
youth. I don't drink during the week.
Okay.
I
You
don't
had
drink
2
on-
beers during this show.
Yeah, that's not drinking.
It's not drinking.
No, drinking is only when I
All
can no
right.
longer drive.
Thanks for
Okay.
tuning in to this week's episode of Chattin' Mavericks. We'll see everyone next week. Roll maps.
Thank you for tuning in to the Chattin' Mavericks podcast. Please be sure to leave a review, subscribe, and share. Roll Mavs.